All right, what's going on, my friends? Copper Cork back at you. Look, I've been playing around with a lot of games lately, and I realized that my heart and soul is and always has been in WoW. And I thought, why not jump back into things? Why not join a new server, Kel'Thuzad in this case, and just let's level things up. Let's start from early game, go through that fun nostalgia of where we all grew up playing WoW, of leveling a new character, doing early stage dungeons, playing through some of the cute initial storylines, and just get back to the game we love. So, if you love WoW, you love being a part of the history. I started playing vanilla back in 2006, and I fell in love with the game and have played it on and off ever since throughout the years. So I just wanted to jump back in and see if we can all have a little bit of fun again, and if I can I'm thinking a Dark Iron Dwarf and level it up. So I won't bore you any longer. Let's jump in. I'm going to check the stream, make sure everything's sounding right, and we'll get rolling. So just give me one sec here. Here we go. All right. It's like things are working the way we want them to. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right. So, like I said, we are starting from the beginning. That could mean level 1 if we play a dwarf. I'm pretty committed to playing a dwarf. I just love the character. I've always loved dwarves. I think the class has always been great. I always loved Shadowforge, so I'm kind of into playing Dark Iron. I think that's which way we're going to go here, actually, because they have some kick-ass heritage armor. So that's what I'm thinking, that we'll create a Dark Iron Dwarf right now, and we'll just level it. And so everybody knows, this stream and this particular journey that we're going to be on, it's just for fun. I know a lot about WoW, but there's a lot that I don't know that I've missed over the years. I'm definitely not the best PvE player. I'm not the best PvP player. I think, like a lot of you, I just love the game. Love the game. Love the people that I've met playing it. And love the narrative and the history. And again, that feeling of nostalgia. So I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to stop boring you. If you want to share your stories and your feelings and your memories of playing WoW, please drop it into the comments. I read every one of them and would love seeing it. But in the interim, let's go with Dark Iron. Unless we only have one person in chat, so I don't think we're going to get any pushback. And jump into, there we go, into Dark Iron. We're going to play, I think we're going to play Warrior. Probably shoot for Fury Warrior, actually. Pretty cool. It's hard to tell anything when you're it's just hairstyle. Add a little bit. Flame Whirl, okay, we can do. But any of the other hairstyles smolder like the beards do? They do. Ooh, white-haired dwarf. Okay, okay, cool. Do the flame whirl, like that. Oh man, look at these options. That's cool. Some of these are pretty tight. Let's do this grand one. I like the idea of a wizened Dark Iron Dwarf. Gold might be a bit too much. Brimstone. I like brimstone too. Yeah, let's go brimstone. Earring? Nah. No earring. Oh, black is pretty cool though too. The black beards are pretty cool. Oh, now I can't decide. Yeah, we're gonna go black. I've changed my mind. Let's see the different faces. We're gonna go back to 1. All right, that's that. Let's name them. Thusly Coppercork. No one better have taken that name. I don't think I'm nearly popular enough in the streaming world for somebody to have stolen it. Nope, they didn't. Let's steal it. Alright, Coppercork, the Dark Iron Dwarf. I like it. Oh, that is a cool. That's a cool entry. That looks nice. If anybody's watching, just is a point of reference. We are gaming off of a GTX 3080 Razer laptop in 4K currently on an Apple Pro XDR display. I think that it's 32 inches. So a bit of a strange setup. We're piping in PC hardware to an Apple device with actually a camera, a 4K camera that's mounted to the top of this that was built for this monitor and also built for Apple. So there's no drivers. That's just kind of the setup we have, and I've always liked it, even though it can be a real pain sometimes. So let's jump in and see what we can get up to. Here we go, Coppercork. I love that. I feel like we're back in vanilla, right? We've got the entrance to Shadowforge. I'll be quiet so we can listen.
The mountain gives us life, grants us strength. The same blood that flows through our veins flows through Azeroth's as well. Upon hammer and anvil, our kingdom was forged, with hearts of fire and wills of iron. This world must be defended. Forward, Dark Irons! To battle we must!
That's cool. Alright, we're in. Let me change up some interface stuff. I play with a pretty standard interface. I think you'll find here. Bottom bar, right bars. Those are locked. Obviously we want auto loot on. That looks good. Don't like to see personal resource display. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Drop one over there. And I think we start at level 10. Was that right? Level 10? Yes. 10. So cool to be in Shadowforge. That's really fun. Look at this guy. And I love Fury, so I'm going Fury. Let me know what you guys think. And whoever's in chat, thanks so much for being here. Feel free to drop a message in if you want to have a little chat. If you just want to watch, I'll let you do that and leave you alone. Organize these a little bit. So what do we have here? We have Slam. That's Whirlwind. Field Block. Not going to need it. Field Slam. Not need it. Definitely need to keep Victory Rush. Pop our interrupts over here. Now this racial is pretty interesting. Let's see. Removes all poison, disease, cure, magic, and bleed effects and increases your strength by 10. Also makes you a little bit taller. Anything to make a dwarf a tiny bit taller. That's cool. Whatever. We'll put it over here. Consider it a light buff. And it looks like we have a core hound as our mount. Drop that there. And our hamstring. We'll put it over by our interrupt. That's our heal. I like to put my heals on the right side of the bar. I know that's not particularly efficient, but that's the way that I've played since Classic and since Vanilla, so I'm going to keep playing that way. Alright. See what Moria has to say. Oh, sorry, Moira. Just finished watching Lord of the Rings, so I still have Lord of the Rings on the mind. I mean, one of the main reasons, hold on here, one of the main reasons that I'm playing Dark Iron is for this awesome heritage armor. I mean, get that. Well done, Blizzard. That shield's pretty cool too. Balin Dark Anvil. Anyway. Alright, so I've got to go to Stormwind.
Well, go on. Any of our people have advised against journeying to the surface, but the brave know better. Now is the time for the Dark Iron to emerge from the shadows. Azeroth awaits you, with Stormwind, the first spark of the anvil. We were forged in the flames of the mountain. Show the world your fire.
I love it. I love it. I spent a fair amount of time in Scotland as well, so and I have a bit of a soft spot for it. So I like to see. Another reason I love the dwarves is they're Scottish. They're terrible Scottish accents, but I love them nonetheless. Shadowforge. Let's I have all my abilities here. My taunt. Pop it over here. Should I need it? And oh, Bloodthirst. I was gonna say I knew we were missing something. Of course, we're missing Bloodthirst. Okay. I think I've got everything right. 14, I get Titan's Grip, okay. Anyway, let's go find the inn, which can't remember the name of it, but anybody that that ever played Shadowforge Keep and will remember getting to go into the tavern. There's a little bit of a reprieve. Here we go. Up here, I think. Which city? What are the ratios, by the way? Look. Okay, 4% faster. Indoors. Reduces damage taken from physical attacks. That's nice. Then Fireblood we already talked about. Oh, Mole Machine, that's the other one. Yeah. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I like that. And a bump to blacksmithing speed. Bad. Good ratios. Anyway. Where am I? Where am I? I thought that that my character was moving a little bit faster. That explains it. Hey folks, thanks so much for joining in the chat and watching live. We are starting a character fresh. Gonna play a Dark Iron Dwarf and just kind of level it up as we go. There we go, the Grim Guzzler. Ah, this brings back memories. This brings back memories. Ah, I love it. Anybody who played WoW back in 2006, 7, this is going to be a familiar sight. Cool. Nothing unique. And then, so cool. I love this. Ragnaros speed. Alright, let's makes me so nostalgic, I love it. Jump back in and actually do what I'm supposed to be doing here, which is jumping over to Stormwind, and I guess going to the embassy because we just created this character. Now, I'm not really sure, I've not played the heritage classes too much, so I'm not sure what I do once I complete this quest, how I choose what quests I'm going to go on. So if anybody knows, just drop it into the chat. I'm guessing I go to our friend Chrome, yeah. Ambassador Morgard.
Welcome, friend.
Okay, so I go to the Heroes Call board. Got it.
As a new member of the Alliance, I wish to greet you personally. These are troubled times.
Ah, I miss Varian. I miss Varian Rin. Anduin, you know, his character and his storyline is whatever, but Varian was awesome, so great.
I look forward to hearing of your progress.
Run button. Let's run over to the Heroes board and pick out where we want to quest. Heroes Call board found. Blah, 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 blah. An emissary here is standing by to tell you what adventures await. This one doesn't stay. Not all dwarves are too fond of the Dark Iron. Get out of here. Look at this guy.
What's on your mind? Off with you.
Alright, so what are our options here? Iron Hoarder invading Iron. Oh no. The Dark Portal. Is the Iron Horde? I'm guessing that is Warlords of Draenor. And I don't really want to play Legion. Okay, let's go to Chromie. Yeah, let's do this. I want to go back and play some of the old adventures.
Interest you on a pint? Watch your back.
Chromie and Stormwind. Man, it's such a strange feeling not to have any bags or anything like this. That's cool.
I keep losing track.
I always thought Chromie looked a little bit like Lady Gaga. I don't know if anybody agrees with that, but I feel like I always see a little bit of Lady Gaga whenever I see Chromie.
Done this before.
So what are our time? Oh, that's cool. So we can go back to it all. Portal to Outland, so that's BC, right? And then we've got Wrath of the Lich King here, Draenor Legion. Not too interested in Pandaria. Oh, what to play? I don't even know. Any thoughts? Yeah, should we go for? I'm thinking Cataclysm. Yeah, I love BC too, and the whole Blood Elf storyline. Lich King is great. And some of my best memories playing WoW are BC and Lich King outside of vanilla.
Why, hello.
Let me come back to this. I want to see what's happening in the city before I hang up. Oh, we got the Dark Moon Fair happening right now. So many distractions to take me away from my focus. Well, that's cool. I never noticed that there was Dark Iron Dwarves working in the Dwarven district. That's pretty cool. But onward, onward. So many great memories playing this game. Obviously don't really want to play B of A. Guessing that's what Tides of War is. I can't quite remember if that was the first quest was for B of A was Tides of War, I think. Look at me having to use my map to navigate Stormwind again. Here we go. That's a cool mount. Is that a Venthyr mount? Must be. Must be Venthyr, right? Wow. It's quiet. It's quiet in here. Expected to see some more people. Here they're all hanging out in the auction house. Oh, not really. Interesting. We'll do one gold. Gonna do much with that. All right. Enough playing around. Let me run out of Stormwind real quick, see what we've got in terms of people dueling out here. Just trying to get a sense of how active things are. I'm going to run over here. I'm going to jump over to the old Lion's Pride Inn. Because how couldn't you go to Lion's Pride? I'm not gonna lie, I am shocked by how quiet they are here. Thought I was going to find a lot of people. Really surprising. And a little bit disappointing. Murderous gummy bears. That's cute. Okay, so this is where the action is. We got, oh, cool. Huh. Wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, you know, say what you will about World of Warcraft and its many, many flaws, of which there are many. But I still love the community. I still love the people playing it. And yes, Blizzard has done some terrible, terrible things. And hopefully they're going to clean up shop. But when it comes to the game, I still love it. Still love it. What do we got going on in the old Lion's Pride Inn? Also, another one of those moments of nostalgia is the music in the inns. If somebody told me, if somebody said, look, I don't like the music in the inns in World of Warcraft, I'd call BS right there. That's just my take on it. But I like the amount of time that I spent when I was 18, 19 years old sitting in the Lion's Pride Inn listening to the same music, propping up in the chair here like this guy is, my man, who is it? Dandarin. I like your style. Okay, just logged. But I still like his style. Baby. I'm not ashamed to say that on flights across the ocean, I've listened to original World of Warcraft soundtrack and loved it.
Hello.
Alright, let's fly over to Stormwind. And let's take care of business. We're going to go back to Chromie, and we've got to pick a timeline to start leveling within. So if anybody who's watching has a suggestion, just let me know. It would be super, super appreciated. I'm thinking either Cataclysm, BC, or Wrath of the Lich King. But I can't really decide which one. Alright, Chromie, my dear, where are you? So weird playing without a flying mount. And this is something cool that I've never noticed, is how, in all these years, I don't know if this has always been the case, but how the stone changes to more of a weathered, dirty color as you enter the Dwarven District, with grass growing in between it. Sure, everybody's noticed that before, but this is the first time I'm seeing it, which is a little bit embarrassing. Right. Is there anything I should learn from this Hero's Hero? Yeah.
For the Alliance.
I'll leave you be, Anduin. I've got a date in the past. I'm gonna do a video of my top 10 inns. That little trip to the Lion's Pride Inn made me even more nostalgic. So maybe I'll do a list of the top 10 inns and pop it on YouTube.
I always have time for you.
All right, timelines. What are we doing here? I don't want to do Draenor, Pandaria, or Legion. Okay, it's either between Cataclysm or Fall of the Lich King. What to do here? Let's go. What do you guys think? Should we go Kata? I'm thinking through the zones in my head. Let's do Kata.
If someone would have thought someone named Deathwing would bring about so much destruction.
Okay. It is decided. Off we go. Back to the heroes board to start some questing. Wow.
What can I do for you?
I mean, I know where I'm going. We're heading to Duskwood, right? Right. To Darkshire. Am I supposed to talk to you?
It's like meeting again for the first time.
I still have this, for anybody who cares, I still have this great memory of in college sitting with a couple of my really close friends in a dining hall that didn't serve dinner, so they closed after lunch. And it was pitch black, but they always had lots of outlets and pretty good Wi-Fi. Mind you, this is like back in 2005, 2006 timeframe. So they had really good Wi-Fi. They had a lot of outlets, and there was a view, a bunch of windows overlooking campus. So we would go there, I don't know, like after we had dinner, maybe 6:30, 7 o'clock, and we would post up for 5-6 hours, play into the early morning. Janitors are sweeping all around us, and my first memory of playing WoW in that place, in that space at that time, was that's old. Yeah, I don't even remember what year that was. But anyway, my first memories of playing WoW in that space and at that time were in that cafeteria. So, bit of a soft spot for it. I continue to feel overly nostalgic. Go to Duskwood and kill some spiders now. don't know if I have a flight path or if I'm gonna have to hoof it the whole way there.
I've the finest wires in the land.
Whoops. Thunder. Do I have a flight path? I do indeed. We are off. But yeah, I mean, I know I'm waxing nostalgic a bit, but these are the things that make World of Warcraft so amazing for so many of us, right? It's funny, you know, you go to Chromie to time travel to a different timeline, but when you play WoW and you revisit some of these old places, it's time travel in a way. You know, my old friends that I used to play with, they don't play anymore. So I am, I guess, a bit of a relic at this stage, but I love it. It reminds me of all those good days when we were a lot younger. Ravenhill Cemetery. Also, how big Vanilla WoW felt. You guys, if you all played it, do you remember how big Vanilla WoW felt? It was you felt like you could run or ride your mount infinitely. Of course, there were no flying mounts at the time, and it was the first time. I think for me, it was the first time I had played an MMO, and I could not believe the size of the world. Now we play these. We play back these old missions, and it feels dramatically smaller. I feel like we've been flying over Duskwood for a while now. Right. Duskwood it is indeed. Bias Mismantle. What can I do for you? I'm here because I received a letter from my brother, Stavlin, who I haven't seen in years. On arriving here, I was told he was dead. The entire town refuses to offer any further explanation. Any mention of his name is met with terror and suspicion, as if I didn't have enough of that myself. I'm afraid of what will happen if my frustration and anger grows any further. I beg you, help me get to the bottom of this. Implore Clark Daltrey for any information he may have on my brother. I vaguely remember this quest line. Is this a werewolf quest line? I can't remember. These are the days. What level were you when you got to Darkshire? Does anybody remember? I think in Classic WoW you were maybe 12. Does that sound right? Or is that too high? Alright, we're gonna kill some Worgen. Stack up the quests.
Well met.
Nice. Ah, you are the help that we requested. Come on now. That's no way to treat a good Dark Iron Dwarf. Just trying to get some heritage armor. Yes, direwolves. I remember these quests now. I remember these quests. Rick Daltrey, how can I help you?
Safe travel.
The quests that I'm missing, guys. Okay, Stone Talon Mountains. There's some other things we can do, but let's play through the Darkshire quests. something kind of funny about seeing a worgen sitting in the Scarlet Raven Tavern. Oh yeah, I remember this. Crab cakes. Spider meat. I'm literally transported back to college now. I remember this quest. Oh man. Good the days. Okay. Let's go. Find one quest. Wolf skirt steak. Keep forgetting that I have a mount. Pretty sick mount, isn't it? This is good design. Alright team. Alright team, let's get to work here. And by the way, I apologize. I'm a clicker. I love to use the old mouse. When I cast, I use number keys, but when I'm playing a melee class, and I know it's bad practice, but I always still click.
I do not have a target. I need to target something first.
These quests are so grindy, these early classic quests, but they're still fun. There's something cathartic about playing the old WoW quest. What about that? Sleeping? And with that big execute. Do we have Nightbane Worgen? Yeah, we do have them. Now, I don't know if anybody remembers, and if you're watching this outside the live stream, feel free to just drop a message into the comments, but were the Nightbane Worgen, are they in any way related to the Worgen that take over, oh my god, the name's escaping me now. Gilneas? Is there any relation here to these ones, or are these more the feral Worgen that infected the people of Gilneas initially? Need to do a little bit of lore research on that one. Methinks. Here. Ah, bundle of letters, okay. Do that then.
I require a target.
Oh. That's 33 damage. What's execute hitting for? Getting big. Alright. We have acquired dead letters.
Get closer.
This guy too. Off to the next place. The direwolf. Just like Game of Thrones, the direwolf. No need for a whirlwind there, but sometimes you just want to mix it up, get with a different ability. And there's our direwolf.
I am out of range. Too far away.
Well, direwolves, I mean, geez, can you put them at least a few more together to make things a little bit easier?
I need to target something first.
This is when you miss those old WoW days where you had a group of 3 or 4 people just knocking out quests together.
Didn't I have a target? I am out of range.
Got another direwolf here.
Too far
Don't mind if I do. Got him. Got him, got him.
I must get closer.
Right.
I require a target.
And what's the drop rate on these dusky lumps from these spiders?
I am out of range.
A range? Oh, I'm still in recharge. I don't have any talents yet, do I? Alright, got one. 2 more dusky lumps and 2 more direwolves. We can turn some of this stuff in. Alright, one more. With that, Extreme Labs first. Gunk. And a direwolf. One more wolf. One more piece of crab meat.
Too far away. I require a target.
Alright, I know we saw a spider. Aha.
I am out of range.
There we go. Got everything? That's everything. Alright, back to town. For anybody who's watching right now, or if you're catching this after the fact, I hope wherever you are, you're happy, you're safe, and you're doing well. Really appreciate you taking even a few minutes to click in and watch a little bit of an hour-long stream. I know it takes a lot of your time as well, and that's precious. So thanks so much for being here. Genuinely, really appreciate it. Whether it's one person, or 1,000 people. That means a great deal. Let us turn in these quests. We'll get some new quests, and I think we'll probably call it a night there. We're just getting started back out. Lots more to come.
Hey there.
Oh.
See you around.
Happening there.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
How are you?
What are we learning here? A few places that those horrible Nightbane beasts gather when they're not prowling in the forest. One of them is the rotting orchard in the south. Two buildings with their dens. Okay. Get into that. That nonsense.
Greetings. King's honor, friend.
Ah, yes. Lord Ebonlock. Remember him? I remember when I first played WoW thinking how cool the are they called the Night's Watch as well? Their armor was, and their swords. Now you look back on it and the textures are so low res. Oh, there's 11.
Be careful.
Speaking of another memory, anybody who leveled for the first time in World of Warcraft, what a cool feeling that was when, you know, the animation popped up, the golden animation, and you bumped up a level the first time. It caught me majorly by surprise, and I thought it was just the coolest thing. Go back to the inn and turn in these things to the chef.
Need help? Go with honor, friend.
Need to free up bag space. Oh man, already? Gotta get some bags.
You need something?
Where are those?
See you later.
All right, let's get back to going here. Guess we'll go up to the Hermit first. I definitely think in Battle of Azeroth they seconded some of the vibe that you have here in Darkshire for, I can't remember the area now, the tourist areas that you eventually go to. Or is it Droost? Whatever it's called, they definitely took a little bit of that vibe. Why am I running on foot again? I keep forgetting that I have a mount. Transmog. We've got anything that we want to... Okay, never mind. Abercrombie.
What can I do for you?
Ah, welcome, stranger. I'd offer you something, but there's not much here. Could I beg you to run some errands for a poor old hermit? Yes, so...
Safe travels. Hey there. See you around.
Run back and do what has to be done for this old hermit. Ah, I knew I was forgetting a quest. Alright, Victoria Prism Entrance.
Light bless you.
We are cooking, we're cooking, we're cooking. Thanks again, everyone, for being here. I know I've said it many times, but I know you can choose many other places to spend your moments, and I really appreciate you spending a few of them with me. That's just because you're classy people.
Need help? Light bless you.
Going over that mountain. Actually, before we do any more quests, this is a decent time to log. I think that's what we're going to do. That's a pretty cool staff. What is it? All right, everyone. Just again, thanks so much for being here. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little bit of your night with me. We are just getting started. So, what are we now? Level 11. And we're going to take this Dark Iron Dwarf to max level. We're going to play through the Heritage storyline, get them kitted out, and do all the things that we normally would do. We'll get into PvP. We'll do some dungeons, maybe a little bit of raiding. And... I think we'll have a lot of fun. So as I've said before, and as always, thanks again for spending some of your night with me. I hope you have a great night, a great day, wherever you're at. And, we'll see you tomorrow. And again, if you're watching this in the chat live, or if you're coming to the video later, please feel free to drop in memories that you have of World of Warcraft over the year, those little those little moments of nostalgia. A big part of this experiment of leveling a character, taking it slow, having a lot of fun, exploring, is to recall some of that nostalgia that we know and love from the early days. We could definitely play Classic, but I like retail, and I like being able to play classes like the Dark Iron Dwarfs. But share your memories. I love to read the comments. I read every single one. And again, really appreciate you being here. So with that being said, have a great night. I'm going to sign off for now. And thanks again. Take care.